Hey, college and career success. Welcome to week 14 of our semester, which means we are almost done. Just a little bit left here, so I just want to remind you of a few things. Your workshop assignment is coming due very soon. If you have not submitted that yet, please go ahead and take a look at my video walking you through where to go to find the options, how to submit them. At this point in the semester, there are very few offerings, which I warned you about toward the beginning of the semester, but you need to get in there and take that. When you submit your assignment, you're not submitting that you registered, because everyone can register. You're submitting that you actually attended. That's how you get your points. So please make sure you revisit that if you have not already done so. Also, week 1 was opened last week. Week 2 is opening this weekend. So if you have any work from the second week of the semester that you need to make up this coming Friday, Saturday, Sunday, week 2 will be reopened if you would like to go ahead and take advantage of that. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and scroll down. We are in week 14. So I'm going to have 2 different videos going on in here. So I'm going to show you why. So week 14, you have 2 assignments. This top one, it depends on if you are a CCP student or if you are a traditional college student, and then the registration assignment. So even though it's only 2 assignments, I'm actually going to break them up into 2 videos just so that one video isn't super long. But you have these 2, and completing them both will they will contain your attendance points for the week as well. So week 14 attendance is based on completing both of these assignments. Now, remember, I'm saying both because if you are a CCP student, you're going to do this right here. If you are a traditional college student, you're doing this. So you don't have to do all 3. So let's go ahead and jump in. So for this video, I am only going to focus on right here, this top one. I will come back with a separate video for registration assignment. All right, so here's the steps we're going to do. So if you are a traditional college student, which means you already graduated high school or you have your GED or whatever that looks like for you, you are not currently in high school, you're going to follow these directions. You're going to download your map page, and I'm going to say that it is going to work best for you in Firefox. For whatever reason, the other browsers don't work as well with it. I will also say if you were using a Chromebook or a MacBook, it's going to be a headache. So just take a screenshot when we get to the page and submit the screenshot. All right, so what you're going to do from the Stark State homepage is log into My Stark State or however you typically get there. Once you get into My SSC, you're going to go over here, under Tools, General. You're going to scroll down a little bit, and you're just going to see where it says Map. So you're going to click on Map, and it's going to take you right into your My Academic Plan page. This is it right here. So you're going to look at this if you've never seen this before. This is from a student who completed years ago, so this is why everything is done. Yours is not going to be done. So your degree progress is probably going to be anywhere from like 0 to 25%. You may not even have a GPA yet listed on there. Double check that everything up here looks correct, because if anything up here is not correct, the rest of it's not going to be right. Like, make sure they have your major down correctly. Let's make sure they have your degrees, all of that plugged in. So down below, this is going to be a nice advising tool, and it might come in play whenever I talk about the registration assignment in a little bit. So there's a key down here. Anything that you've already done is a little green check. Anything you are currently working on is like this little half moon. Anything that you need to do is the red outline. And then there's a couple other little things down here that you can pay attention to. So essentially, this is your My Academic Plan page. I encourage you to look around. For our purposes, you're going to just save this page as a PDF. You can do this one of 2 ways. Mine, for whatever reason, not loading right now, but you can do this one of 2 ways. You can click right on the little print button and tell it to open it up as a PDF. After it does that, it typically opens up as a PDF right here. But for now, I'm going to show you a different way. I'm just going to hit Control P as if I would print it. But instead of sending it to a printer, I'm going to click Save to PDF. I'm going to click Save. It's going to pop up. Here we go. I just saved it to my desktop. So that is probably the easiest way to do it. Like I said, I'm on the college's Wi-Fi, and for whatever reason, it's not loading, but you could also tell it to kind of do the same thing right here. Tell it to print, but save it as a PDF. So all I did was Control P on my keyboard, and I made sure it was not going to a printer. I just hit Save to PDF. All right, so now that I have it saved, I'm going to get back into my Blackboard. I'm going to click on the Dropbox. Scroll down. I'm going to go to Upload File, browse my files, and then there it is right there. And I'm just going to hit open. So again, if you are using just a regular like desktop PC type thing, I really recommend going into Firefox. That's going to be the easiest for you. If you're using a Chromebook or a MacBook, you can use whatever browser, but it's probably not going to upload easily. That's why I want you to take a screenshot of it. Save yourself a headache. Okay, so again, that is your My Academic Plan page. That is for those of you who are current college students. You are not a high school student, you're a traditional college student. All right, so those of you who are high school students, if you're a CCP student, you're not going to do the map page because you really don't have a lot going on in there. What you're going to do instead is go to the Stark State College homepage, go under academics, and then I want you to find an area that interests you. You may not have a major decided upon, obviously you're still in high school, but I want you to find one that you might be interested in. Let's say you're thinking about going into business. And these are all going to look very similar, so it doesn't matter which one you go into. When you get in here, it's going to tell you all about the major, all about the area. It's going to say like, here's kind of the fields that are inside this umbrella area. And at the very bottom is going to be very specific, program or majors. So I'm going to have you click on one that looks interesting to you. That's going to take you to an even more specific page. And again, I encourage you to look around, find out the information. Going to click on here on courses, and then you can click on full or part-time. They both have the same info. It's just a matter of the timing of it. Then you'll pull this up and you're going to go over here and you're going to download it. Same thing. Put it on your desktop. It's downloaded as a PDF. Hit save. You'll go back into here, click on the Dropbox, upload your file, find wherever you saved it. There it is. Hit open. Okay, I'm going to show you again where I got that from. I'm going to use a different major this time. So I'm going to go to academics and I'm going to go into education this time. Again, you're going to see it looks very similar, has skills, similar careers. At the very bottom are different majors within that field. I'm going to click on that. And then we're going to click on courses, full-time, and there it is. I'm going to save that as a PDF. All right, so that is your first assignment. You are going to submit that there, and then in my next video, I'm going to come back and walk you through the registration assignment. Thanks so much.